Afternoon baseball here on the show. Today we've got a good matchup ahead between the Nationals and the Miami Marlins. Ramon Mota makes his big league debut right after this. Eliezer Hernandez, the right-hander from Venezuela, gets the starting nod in this one. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, one of the main issues is he wants to limit the amount of walks. Walked 4 in his last start, and that's a little bit too many for a starting pitcher. He's going to need much better control if he expects to pitch better in this one.
Now to the plate, Adalberto Mondesi, and we are ready for some daytime baseball.
The second baseman, Adalberto Mondesi.
First pitch coming, here it is. And they start him with one high and away for ball one.
First pitch, 107.
The 1-0 is looked at for the first strike. Fastball right back to the mound, and he'll flip on to first to record the out.
Batting second, the left fielder, number 31, Josh Peterson.
So the base is empty here with one away, and in steps a former World Series hero, the outfielder Jock Peterson. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Oh, and he just blows the fastball by him for strike one. So let's take a peek at the officiating crew in this one. Behind the plate is Kenny Jansen.
Hey, the book on Kenny Jansen, D-Road, not a very big zone, but he will give you that low pitch below the knees.
Yeah, and he's consistent. You're okay with that as an offensive player. He wants to give that pitch below the knees. If this pitcher can execute consistently, you better make the adjustment.
One out, nobody on. Fouled away. Hernandez, it's a guy who throws a lot of strikes, rarely walks people, but what does bite him occasionally is the home run ball.
Matt, this is a guy that's not a power type of pitcher, so he needs to rely on being down in the strike zone. One of the keys, he tends to lose being aggressive when he falls behind, and he kind of nibbles around the strike zone. And what happens with that, Matty V, he becomes very predictable, and when you don't have overpowering stuff, you tend to be able to get hit hard.
So he ran the fastball by him for the punch out. Jock Peterson goes down for out number 2 in the top half. And that'll bring Mike Trout to the dish. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball one. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. Now the 1-0.
Like to see him be looking to the opposite field with this next swing. Pitcher's trying to work you away.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Three and 0 now.
I wouldn't be surprised if he had the green light here. Matter of fact, I know he's got the green light here. He's looking for something set or cut, and he's looking to do damage.
Now the 3-0 offering is taken, strike one.
You maybe get 2 pitches a game where all the guesswork goes out the window. This is certainly that situation.
2 out, nobody on. And we'll have the first base runner of the ball game here as that misses, and it's a 2-out walk.
Man, you hate to give up a 2-out walk to anybody, but especially to a speed demon like him. Good chance he's running here, and good luck trying to stop him.
So coming to the plate, Freddie Freeman, and we'll see if they can make him pay for the 2-out walk. Always considered a big no-no, of course. Now a throw over to first, and he's back in standing. first offering on its way. He broke out the slide step there, Danny.
Yeah, he's clearly thinking about the steal right here. Didn't happen, but the cat-mouse game continues on.
Trout leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. Who pulled the string and had him way out in front, a ball and a strike.
Well, he's following the code not to miss down and into a lefty, everything on the outer half of the plate.
Now the 1-1 pitch. And here's a ball hit in the air. Long run for the left fielder, and they can't run it down. 2 out with the man at first. Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. The 1-2 misses, ball 2.
That was a tempting pitch to swing at right there. A big power guy like this really wants something that he can elevate and drive out of the ballpark.
The 2-2 fouled off. The 2-2 one more time. On a line, that's a base hit.
Look at him fight to stay inside that baseball and push it in a 5.5 hole. That's the Tony Gwynns.
Hey, fellas.
So now to the plate, Hank Ballard. As he takes a cold strike at the knees, it's 0-1. Great chance to drive in a run here in the early going. Awfully close with the slider there, but it's 1-1.
Hey, there's not a lot you can do with a slider breaking down and in unless you catch it way out front. I like the idea of taking it and making the pitcher bring you something a little more hittable.
In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. 2 men are on with 2 men out. Swing and a miss for strike 3. Pulled the string on him that time, and the inning is over. Danny Salazar, the right-handed native of the Dominican Republic, will be the starter. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, thanks, Matty. Danny Salazar has been a little bit of a strange guy to figure out. His stuff really plays. 3-pitch mix, great fastball, really good slider, and a straight changeup. The problem with Danny Salazar is he doesn't have command of his secondary pitches. A big if he has the slider and changeup command, he can be as good as anybody in baseball.
Here's Starling Marte. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Down and away, 1 ball and no strikes. One and 1 to the Marlins leadoff hitter. A ball and 2 strikes.
2 strikes.
Tried to hold up there. Appeal down to first and no swing. It's ball 2. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. Hit hard up the middle. And a base hit, so the leadoff man is on to begin the inning.
There's a hard hit ground ball. Pitcher not able to get a glove on it. Hard single up the middle.
Yeah, watch your lips right there, Dan. Sent it back right where it came from.
Standing in now, John Birdie, as he will take strike one on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. Comes set and the 0-1. Marte off for second. To the left side, but it's well fouled. Nothing in 2 count and the pitch. Little tardy on that swing as it's well wide of first. Nobody out, runner on first. Now a throw over, and the runner will get back standing. On the ground to second base. This could be 2. Simmons now over to Freddie, and it's a double play.
Batting first, the third baseman, Brian Anderson.
Digging in, Brian Anderson, looking to get on base and keep this first inning alive. Pitch on the way. Now here's a ball hit in the air to straightaway right field. This ball's got plenty of carry to it, and it is out of here. A solo shot here to straightaway right field as the Marlins will take a 1-0 lead.
What a way to start this one off. Scoreless top of the frame, and you answer with a bomb in the bottom of the first.
In now, Adam Duvall. As the first pitch to him is a changeup that can't find the zone. It's ball 1. Looking to get on base and keep this first inning alive. Now the 1-0 is taken for ball 2.
Hey, you want to talk about being in the zone? This guy's been raking lately, and it all starts with his pitch selection. 2 great takes, and he's almost daring the pitcher just go ahead and challenge him.
Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out. The 2-1 home. Waves and misses for strike number 2. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And that's low, so a good eye there as he works the count back full. And he lost him here on 3-2 as that pitch misses. It's ball 4.
Well, the reason power hitters generally draw more walks than other guys is exactly what we saw right there. Pitchers work around them and nibble the corners a lot more so they don't get burned. He made some good pitches, but he just couldn't get him to chase enough out of the zone.
Coming to the plate now, Jesus Aguilar. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. Has a look, now the pitch.
Hey, there aren't too many power hitters in the game that would let that pitch go by.
A runner on first with 2 away. Popped him up. Perez over to his left. And the inning is over. Marlins are on the board first thanks to the solo home run. We'll head to the top of the second. It's now 1-0 Miami. So now to the plate will be Andrelton Simmons.
For the Nationals, the shortstop, Andrelton Simmons.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And he fouls this one off. Simmons, the former Angel, he came here by way of trade earlier this year.
I know he'd tell you he'd like to be playing a little bit better, but I think it's as advertised for this ball club right now. I think the manager is getting exactly what they expected.
Fastball just misses. That's ball one. A bouncer up the middle. He's got it. Throw to first will be in time, and there's one gone here to start the second.
All right, here's the defensive alignment for the Miami Marlins. And let's take a look at Starling Marte, another one of those super athletic outfielders of the new regime. Ability to cover ground, can play multiple positions in the outfield and hit in the middle of the order.
Stepping in now, Roberto Perez. Hit the other way out toward right field. Right fielder is on the run. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out.
The third baseman, Ramon Mota.
Now at the plate, Ramon Mota. And as you could imagine, the butterflies are fluttering as this is his first major league at-bat.
Oh, there's definitely some diamonds that fall through the cracks, and this is obviously one of them. You root for guys like this, late-round draft picks that have had to work so hard to get here.
This is foul right side. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1 and 2. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2 and 2.
Hey, doubled up on breaking balls there outside. Now might be the time to bust that fastball in.
The 2-2. Gets him swinging. He struck him out. Last half of the second set to go, and digging in is the outfielder, Garrett Cooper.
Garrett Cooper.
First offering on its way.
1-0.
Salazar, a former member of the Cleveland Indians. He signed as a free agent with this organization earlier in the season.
Yeah, he didn't have an opportunity to really get acclimated to this ball club. Showing up during the season is not always easy, opening the doors to a big league clubhouse and trying to get to know your teammates. The best way to get to know them is to go out and produce.
He walked a guy back in the first, and now he's looking like he might hand out another free pass to the leadoff guy here. You can't be walking a guy an inning and think you're going to have any success.
And there's a strike as he'll try to work his way back. It's 3-1. Now the pitch. Now a swing and a little pop-up here right behind home plate. And he'll indeed make the play in foul territory for the first out.
Batting center, the shortstop, Miguel.
So striding in, Miguel Rojas. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Now the pitch. High in the air out to center field. On the move is Trout. He gets there, and that's the second out.
Batting it, the pitcher, Jorge Alfaro.
Striding in, Jorge Alfaro will try to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. First pitch coming. Here it is.
It goes to show you you'll take location over velocity any day. That pitch didn't light up the radar gun, but you can't do anything with that as a batter when it's executed in such a good spot.
The 0-1 on its way. Two out, nobody on. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball.
Well, that's a pitch right there you've got to just lay off. There's a good chance he's going to throw it on 0-2, and if you can recognize it starting down in the zone, you know it's only going to go down from there.
And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2.
Regardless of the result right here, to be down 0-2 and work it back to an even count, gotta feel like it's a win for the offense.
Tried to fool him with the changeup, but he won't offer at it. 3-2.
Boy, went from being in the driver's seat to now being in some trouble. Had the count 0-2, started nipping at the corners, and next thing you know, this count stands at 3-2.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And he misses here for ball 4. Already 2 walks surrendered in his first couple of innings of work.
That walk is going to feel a little extra frustrating for this pitcher. Not only do you never really want to walk the number 8 hitter, but it's also going to let the pitcher hit this inning instead of forcing him to lead off the next one.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. Eliezer Hernandez is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1. Tried to get him to go after the slider, but it's 1-1.
1-1.
From the belt, kicks and deals.
You got 2 balls, 1 strike.
34 pitches for him through an inning and 2/3 right now. That's not terrible, but it's a lot higher than he'd like.
To 2-2 now.
2 strikes.
And it's fouled away. The 2-2 one more time.
Count is full. 3-2.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. Lots of possible outcomes on this pitch.
Good battle here. This will be the 7th pitch coming up. Full count still. On the 8th pitch of the at-bat is the one that finally does it as he wears him down and the inning is over. Marlins leave 1. We play 2 innings. It's 1-0. So digging in now, Danny Salazar. He'll stand in to open things up here in the 3rd. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. A high fastball is in there. To first. And he'll step on first himself for the out.
Now batting, the second baseman, Adalberto Mondesi.
So it's back to the top of the order now. And striding toward the plate next will be Adalberto Mondesi. Third baseman in tight, protecting the bunt, the first pitch. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Outside for a ball, 1-1. Maybe trying to back him up a bit there with the fastball. Fouled away. And now a pitch on the way. Again, he sends it out of play. The 2-2. Hit out towards second. Oh, and he can't come up with it. And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely.
You can see that this wasn't that difficult to play as it headed up the middle, but it might have taken a funny hop there, and he couldn't make the play on it.
So a runner at first with 1 man gone, and in steps a former World Series hero, the outfielder Jock Peterson. From the belt, the pitch, and a pitch out. Nothing doing though, and that's ball 1. Changeup stays outside and he's behind 2-0.
That can be one of the downfalls of pitching out. It puts you behind in the count, and if you throw another ball, you're kind of in a difficult spot.
Runners on first with 1 down. Hard hit ball to short. It's through for a base hit, and he's 1 for 2 now.
Now's a good time for your pitcher to take a deep breath. He still has the lead, although it probably doesn't feel like it. So he can't worry about how he got into this mess. He just has to figure out how to get out of this mess.
Here's the center fielder, Mike Trout, as he'll take a look at ball 1. Reached base via the walk in his first plate appearance. Counts even to Trout, 1-1. Trout waiting on the 1-1. Ground ball to second. This could be two. While the throw pulls him off the bag.
Oh, this is kind of unforgivable for the second baseman. He tries to square himself to the throw to second to start the double play, and I'm not sure what happened next. Maybe his cleats got stuck, or maybe he just lost the grip, but the net result is E4 with 2 men on board.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Freddie Freeman stands in as he looks at ball one here.
It's moments like this as a pitcher when you feel the whole world is against you. You're already in hot water with the bases loaded, so it doesn't make life any easier when you're not getting calls that you think you should.
Hit on the ground down the first baseline, but a foul ball, 1-1. Bases are loaded with only one out. Line to the right side, but foul. The 1-2.
Hey, have an AB right here. I know it's frustrating the heck out of the pitcher. You keep fouling these pitches off, maybe one misses over the heart of the plate.
In tight with the slider, 2-2.
What we're seeing here is a really smart at bat. They got to be thinking the man on the mound is getting a little short on gas, so when you go up there and make him throw a bunch of pitches, you're more likely to get a good pitch to hit, or at least force him out of the game.
Down into left center for a base hit. 1 run is scored. He pulls into second safely as they take the lead with 2 runs scoring on the play.
Now batting, right fielder.
Yeah, he squares this thing up beautifully and blasts it through the gap all the way to the wall. Then the only question that remained was whether 2 or 3 runs were going to score. They held the runner at third, but that's a timely 2-run double.
Luis Madero will come on to make his 9th appearance already here this spring. At the plate now, Hank Ballard, and he'll watch one miss up and away for a ball. 1-0. Mota has been a great story in the baseball world lately. His game has taken some major strides since his early days in the minor leagues, and he's had to prove himself time and time again to get to this point.
And he's done exactly that. And I'm sure he's had to prove himself to himself at moments, had to look in the mirror and decide, is this what I want to do with the rest of my life, grinding it out on the buses in the minor leagues? But it all comes to fruition now, stepping into the batter's box in the big leagues for the first time.
3-0 now.
This is a spot you like to be in as a good hitter. Runners in scoring position and count leverage in your favor.
Marlins have some action in the bullpen now as a right-hander is up and throwing. He's set. Here's the 3-0. That one's right down the middle for a strike with the fastball. Second and third here, 1 man out. Skied in the air to straightaway left. The catch is made near the line in left, tagging the runner from third. And add a run on the sacrifice fly, as that'll make this a 3-1 game.
One of the things you want to do as an offense, right, is stay fundamental and keep pushing. A great job there. Sac fly pushes the third run across in this inning.
In now is Andrelton Simmons. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. A swing and a ground ball to third. Throw over to Aguilar at first will take care of him to end the inning. So 3 runs on only 2 hits in the inning, 2 errors in the inning, and 1 man left on base. We'll head now to the home half of inning number 3. The Nationals lead it 3-1. Back with Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac, Matt Vasgersian, as Starling Marte steps in to start out the inning. He's ready. Here's the first offering.
Pitcher wants to have a quick inning right here, capitalize on the momentum his batters have.
The 1-0 is low and outside for a ball. Two and 1 after the foul ball there. Sent foul again, and after being way ahead, now it's even at 2-2. Now the pitch.
You got to put down 3-2.
Swing and a miss as he starts the third the same way he ended the second, with a punch out, 1 away.
Boy, that's really disappointing for a guy that has wheels, right? All he wants to do is get on base and take advantage of the strength of his game, which is his speed. But with the strikeout right there, you can't get on first base if you strike out.
To the plate now, John Birdie. As he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Behind 0-2 now. And the pitch.
Nope, not today.
Well, there's the classic 0-2 wasted fastball. Not even close to the zone. We'll see what he throws on the next pitch.
Third inning here. 3-1 our score. And a good take there. Close, but it's 2-2. And a fastball blew it right by him, and they're 2 down.
Pretty impressive back-to-back strikeouts to start the inning. What's even more important is now he gets to face the middle of the order without anybody on base for them to drive in.
At the plate, Brian Anderson. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. 2 out, nobody on. Down and away, ball 1. And he's a little too high with that one. 2 balls and a strike. Two and two.
He's 1 pitch away from striking out the side, but even more than that, to throw a donut up after your offense put up some runs, I can't tell you what that means to the boys in the dugout.
He's ready with the 2-2 pitch. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And just a masterful job of pitching here as he strikes out the side in order. 1, 2, 3 go the Marlins. And it remains a 3-1 ball game. So stepping in, Roberto Perez. He flew out in his last at-bat.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
1-0.
High in the air out towards shallow right. Cooper is in a few steps as he takes it for the first down.
Now batter, third baseman, Ramon Moda.
Into the box, Ramon Moda. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, but it was a good changeup, Matty. Good arm action on that pitch. Look for him to try and stay back a little bit more. Let the ball get a little deeper. Don't be shocked if this pitcher tries to rush a heater right here.
1 ball, no strikes the count. 1-0 pitch on the way. Three to 1 is our score here in inning number 4. A ball and 2 strikes now. Now a swing and a fly ball. Aguilar in foul ground, but this is just going to wind up being a foul ball. Now here it comes. Maybe trying to back him up a bit there with the fastball. Hit well towards the hole. And a base hit as that's into left, and they've got themselves a base runner.
Dan, how hard is it to massage your way through such a deep lineup? I mean, even the 8 or 9 hole hitters are solid big league players.
You know, Mark, these days you're not seeing a lot of defensive specialists in the infield or outfield. If you're in that starting lineup these days, there's a pretty good job you could swing the bat.
So now to the plate, Danny Salazar. As he'll look at a fastball in there on the outer half. It's 0-1. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Good changeup, and it's 0-2.
Hey, as a hitter right here, you can't be leaning out over. I know those first 2 pitches were in the outer half, but nothing saying he can't ride a fastball in right here.
The 0-2 delivery. And there's a fastball well off the plate inside. Runner at first here, 1 man out. Lays off 2-2 now.
You certainly know he's not trying to work around the pitcher. But sometimes the hardest thing to do is to throw a strike to a guy that you know won't swing the bat.
And here's a changeup in there for a called 3rd strike, and that's the 2nd out of the inning.
Flat out locked him up with the changeup right there. Usually you're trying for a swing and miss when you throw that pitch in a 2-strike count, but clearly he wasn't looking for it, so it's a backwards K for him.
Into the box now, Adalberto Mondesi, as the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Here's a ball hit high down the right field line. This ball has a chance, and it is gone. So a 2-run homer down the line in right field as they stretch the lead to 5-1.
Hey, in today's game of extreme velocity, if you have mediocre stuff, you cannot miss over the heart of the plate. You have to nibble at the corners. He wasn't able to do that, and he paid the ultimate price.
Now batting.
Here's Jock Peterson now. As he'll lay off a slider too low, ball 1. A hit and 2 tries for him so far. That misses 2-0.
This inning really feels like it's getting away from him out there. As a reliever, you can't let that happen. Nothing you can do about what's already happened, and it's only going to get worse if you're not focusing on the guy in the batter's box.
Now the 2-0. Pulled toward right center field. Marte is under it. And that retires the side. But 2 come across to score in the inning, courtesy of this 2-run home run. Bottom of the 4th coming up. Charlotte is out in front here, 5-1. So here's the cleanup hitter for Miami, Adam Duvall. He starts off the inning against a guy who struck out the side last inning. How did they get to him here?
I'm not sure, Matt, that they want to stay as patient. He's been throwing a lot of strikes. They might want to start swinging a little bit earlier in the count.
First delivery to him on the way. Ball 1.
Ball 1, no strike.
Hard ground ball. Defense played him perfectly. And the throw pulls the first baseman off the bag, and he's safe at first.
Man, there's just no excuse for a middle infielder to make a play like that, especially your shortstop. Looked like a routine play, but for some reason, he just pulled the first baseman off the bag. It happens, but you never want to give a team extra outs.
Stepping into the box, Jesus Aguilar, 0 for 1 after a pop-out in foul territory his first time through.
Yeah, Matt, he's got to make an adjustment right here. His swing definitely broke down, dropped his back shoulder, and thus the result was a terrible pop-up foul.
First pitch is a changeup for a called strike. 5-1 our score as we play the 4th here. One and one now the count to the Marlins first baseman. He's set, now the pitch.
That's the ball. Count is 2-1.
And he can't catch the corner here, so he's behind 3-1.
Team's been struggling on offense. Let your D work for you right here. Pound the zone.
The 3-1 pitch. A swing and a miss, and that'll fill the count at 3-2. 1 run, 2 hits, and 2 errors thus far on the Miami line score. Fastball strike 3 called on the outside corner, and a pretty generous corner at that, as that's the first down of the inning.
Well, no preferential treatment there. Sometimes we see great hitters have their calls go their way on close pitches, but not this time. I think that was actually a good take, but on 2 strikes, anything that close can go either way.
And that'll bring in Garrett Cooper, as he'll take a changeup here for strike 1. Cooper, a 6'6" right-handed swinger and thrower. He was taken in the 6th round back in the draft of 2013.
Hey, nothing has been handed to this guy. Drafted in the middle rounds, and he has found his way in the big leagues. This has turned out to be a really nice pick.
And he got him.
That swing tells me he was really trying to get a pitch out front and rip it down the line, but that wasn't a great pitch to do it on. It's really not the best 2-strike approach either.
In now, Miguel Rojas, as he takes a called strike at the knees. It's 0-1. From the belt, kicks and deals.
I got 1 ball, 1 strike.
1 run, 2 hits, and 2 errors thus far on the Miami line score. And he lays off for a ball, 2-1. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Right fielder giving chase. He's there to make the play, and that'll retire the side. 1 left for Miami. They're down here 5-1. Nick Neidert is going to come on now, as he's already up to 10 appearances here in the spring. New inning set to get underway, and at the plate will be the speedy outfielder, Mike Trout.
The center fielder, Mike Trout.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Weak grounder down the line at third, but a foul ball here, 0-1. Slow little roller to third. Oh, and it eats him up a bit. And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely.
The first baseman, number 5, Freddie Freeman.
So next up will be Freddie Freeman. Now he goes the other way, and he got a lot of it high and deep to left center field. Marte is going to get back, and he'll put this one away on the warning track for the first out.
Now batting, right fielder, Hank Ballard.
Now batting, Hank Ballard. He hit a sac fly earlier. He's set, and the pitch. Here's the 0-1. And a pitch out. Nothing doing, though, and that's ball 1. Now the 1-1 pitch. Swing swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone.
Well, that's just a quality pitch right there. The location was excellent because if it's put in play, there's a good chance it's on the ground for a double play. And, hey, a strikeout always works, too.
At the plate now, Andrelton Simmons, as he'll take one up in the zone, but indeed in the strike zone for the first strike. One and one. From the belt, the pitch, and they pitch out here, but nothing's happening. Ball 2. Now the 2-1 pitch.
Ball, that's out.
Good spot for an RBI. Put the ball in play with the runner in motion. He could score all the way from first.
Now the 3-2 pitch. Gets him looking up around the letters. Bottom of the inning now, and up next will be the big catcher, Jorge Alfaro.
This one doesn't look good so far. Down by a boatload as we enter the middle innings. It's about time they get something going, and the last thing you want to do is fall behind where you have to score a bunch in the 8th and 9th inning.
And that'll get down out there for extra bases. And the Marlins have something cooking. It's a leadoff double.
That was a pretty good fastball, and it almost got by it. But he's able to slap it in the gap in the right center field. Because of the velocity off the bat, the outfielders couldn't cut it off in time and allowed him to cruise into second really easy.
Corey Dickerson will come off the bench now as he'll pinch hit with the runner at second and nobody out.
Corey Dickerson.
And he tries to hold back on the swing, but I think it would have been ruled a strike anyway. It's 0-1. No one out with a runner at second. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. The 1-1. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. As he arrives at second without a play, as also on the play, a run comes across to score.
Back-to-back doubles now, and that's a great way to get an inning going. The leadoff man shows him how it's done, and he comes right behind him following suit. Lacing a double of his own could be a big inning if this continues.
Digging in next will be Starling Marte, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. Now the 1-0. is laid off, but in there for strike one. The 1-1. Not close with that one. It's way above the strike zone. A runner at second, nobody out. Grounded back up the middle. Simmons is there, and the off-balance throw gets him. Nice play for the out.
The batter, number 5, second baseman, John Birdie.
Settling in now, John Birdie. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Watches a fastball right there for strike one. Late swing on the slider, and quickly it's 0-2.
There's a pitch we haven't seen in a while. It's going to be tough on the hitters if they have to incorporate that into their mindset.
Just a touch outside. 1-2.
What pitch recognition right there. 90% of the guys are going fishing after that nasty slider.
Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going.
Hey, that fastball caught too much of the plate on an 0-2 count.
Here he comes again. 1-2. Struck him out. And now they'll likely need a base hit to get that runner home from third. So a man at third here with 2 gone. And that'll bring up the outfielder Brian Anderson. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. And a fastball misses here to start the at-bat. It's 1-0. And now a left-hander will start to get ready in the bullpen. Men on third with 2 down. And looked like ball 2 below the knees, but it's ruled a strike, and that evens the count at 1-1. From the belt, kicks and deals.
Bullpen's off the plate, ball 2.
This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Peterson is under it, and he makes the catch for out number 3. Marlins get a run on the RBI double. We're through 5 here this afternoon. It's now 5-2. Tony DeBrill is on his way to the mound now as he'll work in his 8th ball game here this spring.
Number 12, Tony DeBrill.
Ready for another shot now, Roberto Perez. It was a flyout for him in his last trip.
For the Nationals, the catcher, Roberto Perez.
First delivery to him on the way.
Count 1-0.
Oh, and he had him guessing there, and it's a ball and a strike.
Classic case of the front shoulder flying open on that off speed. Needs to stay compact and stay in the big part of the field.
From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. And there's ball 2 now.
Big sweeping breaking ball right there. A good pitch, but if he wants to get him to swing at it, he'll have to bring it in a little bit closer to the strike zone.
Now the 2-1 pitch is swung on and missed for strike number 2.
2-2.
Rounded weakly down the line toward third. But this is going to be a foul ball as that keeps things at 2-2. And the pitch. Pulled the string on him. Strike 3 swinging. Alfaro goes to get it. A throw down to first. 1 away. Digging in once again, Ramon Mota. He picked up his first career hit in his last AB.
I can't begin to tell you, Matty, how much more comfortable this guy is in the box right now as he approaches this AB right here. Getting off the schneid and getting a big league knock changes everything.
That's wide, 2-0.
Boy, you don't see that very often out of a rookie. That's a 2-0 count, and both of those pitches were really close. This guy has a pretty good eye.
Now the pitch. Slow roller down the third baseline. But this will get fouled. 2-1. DeBrill, a native of Georgia. He was a 4th-round selection back in 2017.
Hey, this middle round selection is still developing, but he's doing it at the big league level, and he has a lot of time to get his tool set ironed out.
A little too tall that time. 3-1 now. Hitters count all the way. Here it comes. Back up the middle. Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly. And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely.
Nice effort by the shortstop right there. Kept it in front of him. That's all he could do right there, Dan.
You know, dealer in a spot like that, that's an infield single. That's a tough play. Just to knock that ball down was a pretty good job. But any way you look at it, that should be scored a base hit, and I'm sure it was.
Standing in now, Denny Salazar. As he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Has a look, now the pitch.
1-2.
He takes strike 3 called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away. Adalberto Mondesi will stand in again as we flash you back here to the 4th inning. This was a 2-run home run that was definitely one of the big blows of the ball game to this point. First pitch coming. Here it is. And that's in there for a strike. And low. It's a ball and a strike. 5-2 is our score here in inning number 6. Now a move over to first throw is up the line as it gets away.
I think this one all comes down to poor footwork. The runner really didn't have that big of a lead by any means, so he was probably just simply throwing over there. It looks pretty easy, right? But when you're spinning to make that throw like that, this one just gets away from him, something he might need to work on before his next outing.
The 1-1. Takes a pass and misses. That's strike 2.
Hey, this is a big pitch right here. Can't allow them to tack on any more runs. Let's see if he attacks his zone or buries something in the dirt.
The 1-2.
I know he buried that slider in right there, but that's a dangerous pitch. If he doesn't pot commit and bury that inside, it leaks out over the plate. He can get hurt with that pitch.
And that misses, ball 4, so it's first and second now with 2 out.
Now batting, the left fielder, John.
Big spot here. First and second, 2 men gone. And in steps a former World Series hero, the outfielder Jock Peterson. From the belt, kicks and deals. Breaking ball called just a bit low. The 1-0 home. Misses down below the knees.
Great chance right here as a hitter to be really aggressive. With 2 guys already on, pretty good shot. He's going to get a challenge pitch right here.
The 2-0. Seared down the first baseline. And a reach, but it's by him as he couldn't quite get to that ball. And now it'll rattle up against the wall. And the second run will score as they stretch things even further, now 7-2.
Not really much the pitcher can do about that one. He put the ball down in the zone where he wanted it, but it was just a solid piece of hitting. Goes down and gets it and pulls it into the corner for extra bases.
Yeah, as you know, Dan, sometimes the hitter just wins. Stepping in now, Mike Trout, as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball 1. He's 1 for 2 in this one. The 1-0 pitch. Hit hard to the right, but foul. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. And a half swing here, but he pretty clearly went around, and it's 1-2 now. Squared that one up just a little late. 2 out here and a runner at second. Swinging a drive to left by Trout. This one's got a chance. And that ball will stay fair, and it's gone. A home run. A 2-run shot that time for Mike Trout, as this is now a 7-run ball game.
Hey, that's the price you pay right there when you try and sneak a fastball past this guy. Power hitter, and every power hitter in the league knows you got to start with the numero uno, number one, man. You got to get on the heater and adjust to everything else, and he did just that.
Trevor Rogers gets the call to pitch here, and he'll try to sort this mess out. He's going to try to at least eat a couple of innings for his guys.
Rogers. Now batting, the first baseman.
Here's the first baseman, Freddie Freeman. As he rips it on the ground to second. Reined in. And how about that for a situational lefty? He gets out of it with one pitch and the inning is over. So they score 4 times on 3 hits, including the home run. 1 error in the inning and no one left. To the bottom of the 6th we go. 4, 5, and 6 coming up. The Nationals are out on top 9-2. Bottom of the 6th inning now. And up next, former San Francisco minor league property Adam Duvall. Here comes the first pitch.
Ball, that's out.
Well behind that fastball. It's a swinging strike. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. Legs churning. He's headed for second. And he will coast into second with a leadoff double.
He just tattoos this ball right here. Tried to sneak a fastball in on him? No way. Drives it to deep left center field gap, and that was a nice job to get the barrel around in time to score that baby up.
Into the box, Jesus Aguilar, as he'll take a called strike here on a borderline pitch at strike 1. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one.
Your attention, please.
New pitcher to tell you about, and it's a guy drafted number 6 overall out of North Carolina in 2006, the 6'6" lefty Andrew Miller. Here's a fastball that crowds him a bit, and it's 1-1.
Hey!
1-2 now. From the belt, kicks and deals. Hops this one up. Freeman is over, and he puts it away for the first out.
Now batting, right fielder, Garrett Cooper.
Ready now, Garrett Cooper. 0 for 2 here to start the afternoon. First offering on its way. Into center field, line drive base hit. Duvall is on his way home. And he's safe at the plate. And the gap shortens, but still plenty of work to do.
Yeah, Dan, he's got to feel pretty good about that. Not only did he have a great AB, first pitch hacking, but he smoked that ball to mix in a ribby knock.
Well, he did. He must have had a pretty good plan of attack walking into that batter's box, and he had an idea of the pitch that he was going to get, and boy, he sure turned it loose and buggy whipped that one.
Into the box now, Miguel Rojas, fouled off. Miller, playing here in his age 34 season. He's a 15-year major league vet, so it's been quite the career for him.
Yeah, Matty, this guy has had an amazing career. And you know what? It's a testament to how hard he's worked, the changes he's had to make. This is a game of adjustments, and you don't hang around this long if you're not prepared to make some adjustments along the way.
And he'll look at a fastball just off the black, and it's even at 1. A little bit outside. 2-1. Runners on first with 1 down. High in the air out to center field. Oh, and a fine play there as he ranges back to put this one away. Not an easy play by any means, and there are 2 gone.
Now batting, the catcher,
Now at the plate, Jorge Alfaro. He came across to score after doubling in his last at-bat.
Well, he got a good pitch to hit last time up. Looked for it up in the zone and didn't miss it. Those are the pitches you only get. Maybe once an AB, maybe once a game, maybe once a week. So he certainly capitalized on it last time.
Up around the letters with that one for ball 2. The 2-0 on the way. A swing and a miss, strike 1.
This pitcher's bringing it with some high velo. You better get that front foot down early and get ready, or he's going to throw it right by you.
Now the 2-1 pitch. Hard hit ball to second. Mondesi scoops it up. He'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends the inning. Marlins get 1 here on a couple of hits. We're through 6 full. The Nationals are out in front here 9-3. Stepping up to the plate, Hank Ballard. He's still hitless in the majors after 2 at-bats. No doubt he'd like to turn that 0 batting average into a .333 here.
Yeah, you just don't have the opportunities to fail when they invest minimal money in you. It shows how hard this guy has had to work to grind through the minor leagues and get to this point.
And he fouls this one off. Popped him up. Anderson is there for it. And that's the first out of the inning.
That's exactly what they wanted out of that pitch up in the zone. They took him up the ladder, and he couldn't get up to it. So that was an easy pop-out. Well-executed pitch there.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Andrelton Simmons. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. Here comes the first pitch. Didn't quite catch the zone there. Ball 1. 1 out, nobody on. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball. Rogers, originally from the state of New Mexico, he's in his rookie year here at the big league level. Swing and a miss. Might have got a piece, actually. It's 2-1.
Boy, what a time to pull the string on him. On 2-0, there's no way anyone's thinking changeup. So if you can locate it, that's pretty much unhittable.
Liner in there for a base hit.
Well, that's demoralizing right there. Nice job by the offensive player getting the head out. That's got to upset you. thinking that ball might have went foul.
But you know what, you hear it all the time that the game baseball is a game of inches. 1 inch one way or the other could have been the difference between a foul ball and a base hit right over the third base bag.
To the plate now, Roberto Perez. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Hit back up the middle. To second for 1. Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. 1 hit's all they get. 7th inning stretch time here at the ballpark. The Nationals lead this one 9-3. Monte Harrison is up off the bench as he'll be asked to get something started in the home half of the 7th. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. Now here it comes.
2 balls, no strikes.
Now, when you've got a 6-run lead out there, there's no reason not to go right at guys. You have to keep attacking the zone.
The 2-0 on the way. Too tight with that one. 3-0.
Well, knowing the threat this guy poses if he gets on base, I think the next pitch should be a challenge pitch. You don't want to give guys that can run a free chance to cause havoc out there, especially the leadoff guy.
Now the 3-0 offering, and that misses ball 4. It's a leadoff walk to start the home 7th.
Well, that is definitely not the way to start an inning. One thing to give up a walk, but to do it on 4 pitches is pretty alarming. He looks a little thrown off right now.
Jesus Sanchez will come on to pinch hit now with a runner at first and nobody out. And he gets ahead here with the fastball. Strike 1. A 1 pitch on its way.
Got to believe the pitcher's going to trust his defense right here. Look for something down in his zone to induce a ground ball double play.
Ready with the 0-2.
Ball, that's in.
And it's fouled away. Here's the pitch on 2-2. That's popped up. Coming in is Peterson. And this will land foul. Here's another 2-2.
These are the kind of ABs, regardless of the outcome, you go back to the dugout as the offensive player, and your teammates are loving on you for making that pitcher work and battling it out.
Now the 3-2 pitch. Fouled away. Making him work out there. The 9th pitch of the at-bat coming up. pitch is popped up. Mota moving to his left. One away.
Up next for the Marlins, the second baseman, John.
Francisco Cervelli will be summoned off the bench here as he'll pinch hit with a runner at first and one gone in the inning.
Francisco Cervelli.
And the 34-year-old veteran looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. High in the air out to center field. On the move is Trout. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out. Jazz Chisholm will look for some two-out magic here as he'll pinch hit with two gone and a runner at first.
Number 70, Jazz Chisholm. Now pitching.
So they'll go to the bullpen now, and it'll be the left-hander here to face the upcoming left-handed batter. The high fastball is in there. The 0-1.
Well, you could see he's coming right at this guy, just pounding the ball in the strike zone. He certainly has the advantage now. This guy hasn't even swung the bat yet.
0-2 count. Here's the pitch. Swing and a miss. He struck him out with a two-seamer, and the inning is over. Marlins leave one. Still way back. It's 9-3. Jesus Sanchez stays in the ballgame batting number 8 and takes over in center field.
Number 76.
Adam Simber comes on to pitch now, hoping for better results than the other arms that they've run out there in this one.
Jazz Chisholm. Now at second, number 29, Francisco.
Isan Diaz is also into the ballgame now as he takes over at second. Austin Listy will also enter as he takes over at third base. Ready once again, Ramon Mota. And with 2 hits on the day, he's got to feel really good about contributing in his first day in the show.
Yeah, he's had a great day at the plate, Matty. He's got a chance to get 3 knocks in this one. Whatever happens, it's gravy right now.
He's set. Here it comes. Tries to shave the corner with that pitch, but it's 1-1. Simber was known as a short relief specialist, a guy who came in, got 1 or 2 big outs, but with the new pace of play rules, they're forcing a change for this right-hander. Had him off stride that time, and it's 1-2.
Man, this guy's been locked in all game long. I don't know where that ugly swing just came from.
The 1-2. Right side hit hard. And this is going to find its way into right for a base hit. And the leadoff man's on to start the 8th. Now 3 for 4 on the day. He's coming up big in his first major league game.
I think the thing that blows me away is not the fact that he went 3 for 4, but the way in which he did it. Just looked cool as a cucumber in the batter's box from pitch 1.
At the plate now, Tim Mesa. A ball and no strikes. And he's getting his first plate appearance here in the 8th after entering off the bench just a little bit ago. Pops this one up. And this will land foul. Down low, 2 balls and a strike. The 2-1. And this misses, so that'll fill the count at 3-2. Now a swing and a softly hit ground ball. And he won't even think about second as he'll flip on to first for the sure out. So the lineup flips over and digging in, Adalberto Mondesi. And if you remember, I'm sure he does, he hit a round tripper back in the 4th. Here's the first pitch to him. And he lays off there 1-0. Ball 2.
When you're down 6 on the mound, you got to at least throw strikes here.
Fouled off. Runner at second. The 2-1. Swinging a soft liner, and that's in there. Base hit. And the run is in to score from second.
I mean, that had to feel good right there, Dan. That's his 3rd RBI of the game and extends his team's lead. They might have this one locked up.
Boy, I tell you, those are always big, those add-on insurance runs. Big RBI right there for a little bit more breathing room.
So next to bat will be the left-handed hitting Jock Peterson. As he'll take a look at a pitch too low, it's ball 1. 2 hits in 4 attempts to this point. Well hit to right, but foul. Runner at first here, 1 man out. And that one misses badly. It's ball 2. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. And he misses low here, so the count goes to 3-1.
I love the approach out on the mound. Everything's down in the zone as it should be, but now you find yourself in a 3-1 count. Do you elevate a little bit more and get back in this zone, or do you just pitch around them?
In the air out to straightaway left. And that'll get down for a base hit.
Hey, just a nice piece of hitting right there. He's able to keep his hands inside that ball, stay square as long as possible, and feed it into the opposite field for a base hit.
So now to the plate, Mike Trout, as the sinker to him finds the zone for strike one. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. Weak grounder back to the mound. To second for one, but one's all they were ever going to get, and the inning will continue.
Definitely a risky and aggressive play from the pitcher there, but he made it work out. They've practiced plays like that a lot in spring training, so it paid off this time.
At the plate, Freddie Freeman. He was a ground-out victim last time up. He's ready. Here's the first offering. He'll hold off on the slider to start the at-bat. It's ball one.
Man, that's a great take right there. Backdoor slider, just missed the outside corner. This guy must have a really good eye. Most guys swing at that pitch.
The 1-0 home. Runners on first and third, 2 away. Two balls and a strike to Freeman.
His pitch count is getting up there in the inning now. He needs to get this frame over with sooner than later, so forcing contact and getting the defense involved is probably the best thing he can do.
All even now, 2-2. Throw over to the bag, and he's back standing. Runners at the corners, 2 men out. Left side, but well foul. Another one sent foul. And a full count as that misses. It's 3-2 now.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment.
He's set. Here's the 3-2. Making him work out there. The 9th pitch of the at-bat coming up. Lifted the other way to left center. Left fielder is on the move. He's got it. A great running play, and that'll retire the side. So it's a run on 3 hits, no errors, and 2 men left on. Not too many more shots left. Home half of the 8th coming up. Charlotte is on top 10-3. Magneuris Sierra will try and get his club back into it here as he'll pinch hit to lead off the home half of the 8th. And he throws the fastball by him here. 0-1. Here's the pitch.
Ball back outside.
There's the fastball that gets the lower part of the zone, called for a strike. Into the corner and slicing foul. Another 1-2 delivery. Fastball swung on and missed for the first out.
Well, there's nothing like seeing a good power pitcher that has a good fastball. And what does he do? He just throws this good fastball right by, brings the express. No chance to put that ball in play.
Chad Wallach will move into the on-deck circle now to try to get something started here with one gone in the inning. Fastball well outside. Looked like he tried to pull it there, but he swings right through the fastball. Now the 1-1 pitch. Swinging a ball line down in the left field corner. But this will be foul. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. And a fastball swung on and missed as he just reared back there. 2 away.
2 up, 2 down on strikes in this inning. He looks really sharp out there, guys.
Cooper.
Lewin Diaz will get the call to pinch hit here, as we'll see what he can do with 2 out and the base is empty. Fastball just misses. That's ball 1. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. Scott Oberg will come on and pitch for the 7th time here this spring. The set and the 1-0 pitch. And he lays off a fastball here that looked pretty good, but it's 2-0.
He may be down 2-0 after those first 2 pitches in this AB, but those are pitches he can feel pretty good about. They did miss by a whole lot, so it's not like he's all over the place.
And 8 innings have come and gone now as the inning is over. This one pretty well in the bag. 9th inning coming up. Charlotte leads it 10-3. Magneuris Sierra will stay in the ballgame now and take over in left field.
Now playing right field.
Chad Wallach will stay in the ballgame as he'll take over at first base.
Now in left, number 34.
James Hoyt enters now in a mop-up role as he'll try to keep the deficit right where it is.
Number 39. James Hoyt. Now at first base, number 17.
Lewis Brinson is into the ball game as well as he takes over out in right.
Lewis Brinson.
Now in the box, Hank Ballard. 0 for 3 on the day so far. He doesn't seem to have the idea on the major league pitching thing yet, but he could turn his day around with a hit here.
Yeah, he just needs one to fall right here. Just something to grab himself a batting average and let him relax. You're playing for everybody else but yourself at this moment, just trying to grind to get a hit.
Slap hard the opposite way. Thought this will be speared at third, and that was self-defense all the way. One gone. Standing in, Andrelton Simmons. He's 1 for 4 for the game. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Right-hander against right-hander, as this is a ball 1-0. And this one's too far inside, ball 2.
Well, that's another great hitting count here on 2-0. It's no wonder why they're up 7.
Here's the pitch.
Ball, that's out.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. Ah, 3-1. Popped him up. Listy has room in foul territory. He's got it, and there are 2 down now.
The catcher, number 55, Roberto Perez.
Into the box now, Roberto Perez. First offering on its way. And here's a ball hit in the air, but no chance to run it down. It's a foul ball. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Now here it comes. Action in the bullpen now as a right-hander begins to throw out there. And there's strike 3, so we'll see now if they can manage to hold on to this huge lead as the side is retired. Ready now for the Marlins, Miguel Rojas starting things for his side in the 9th as they face the improbable odds of trying to come back in this one.
Yeah, not a lot of hope for them at this point. These guys know these bats still count, at least for their own stats. You can't mill in your chances as a professional.
First pitch on its way. Lifted in the air to center field. Trout is there, and that's not the start to the bottom of the 9th this crowd was hoping for. 1 away. At the plate, Jorge Alfaro. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. And they'll issue the intentional walk here. Interesting decision with the bases empty and 1 away. Sandy Leon will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here. Keone Kela enters from the bullpen, hoping to get the final 2 outs and put this one into the win column. In there, strike one.
0-1's the count.
Comes set with the 0-1. Now a ball lined to the left side, but foul. From the belt, the pitch changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball.
Hey, he threw that pitch with a purpose to get a double play. Good job to let it go by, though, as a hitter.
The 1-2 is swung on and missed, strike three. Got him with a good high fastball there. Danny, we see a lot of that pitch in strikeout situations these days. What makes it so effective?
I think, Matt, what makes it such a tough pitch is you're changing eye levels. That fastball up looks so enticing to hit that you think you see that ball as a hitter, you think you can drive it, but it's really hard to get on top of that good high hard fastball.
At the plate, Jesus Sanchez, as he lays off a fastball too low for ball one. He popped out in his first trip. Now a throw over, and he'll be back in standing up. 2 out with the man at first. Two balls, no strikes to the Miami center fielder. Now the 2-0 is offered at and missed for the first strike. Kella playing here in his age 26 season. He was a 12th round selection during the first year player draft of 2012.
Man, coming out of the late rounds, you have to grind for everything. Nothing is given to you. And this guy has turned himself into a very solid big league ball player. That's a big accomplishment.
And there's a called strike two, as now they're down to their final strike this afternoon.
Hey, this guy's got an 89-mile-an-hour changeup. There was a time when 89 was a pretty good fastball.
And a swing and a miss, as they definitely had him reaching for that one, and this ball game is over.
You might think it's just another win, but it's awfully hard to win in this game, especially on the road. But they find a way to get it done, and they should be very happy with this performance.
10-3 at the end of this contest. Charlotte put a 10 spot on the scoreboard in this one. Danny Salazar takes home the win. Eliezer Hernandez couldn't work out of the third inning, taking the loss. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
Fans, our final line score. First for the victorious visiting team, 10 runs, 13 hits.